there's a different language there. I mean, there really is altogether. I mean, there's no former champions. They're Masters champions. You're not a spectator or a fan. You're a patron. If you want to get technical, it's the Masters tournament. The lingo down there, but or up there, depending on where you are. But that's the beauty of it, though. I mean, it's its own entity. It's its own kind of little civilization. I mean, it's got its own everything, and that's the beauty of it. I mean, Augusta National, and what the members have done, what the previous members, the first members, what they've done there and pioneered there, is so unique and so. There's just nothing like it. I mean, it's a beautiful place. It's a beautiful thing. It's unique. Yeah, I mean, it's instant confidence first and foremost. I remember, obviously in '07 when I won, I felt like my game was pretty good, but I didn't feel like I was going to win. I didn't feel like I really had a chance. Some of the things I was saying, the lack of confidence I had going into Thursday, I was still just going through my process, going through my routines, and trusting in that, and that's obviously what got me to the winner's circle. But I love going back. I mean, I love everything about that tournament. I mean, it starts not even the week of. It starts the weeks prior, weeks leading up to it. I love listening to the music on television and seeing the previews for it. I mean, there's everything about. I mean, if I wasn't playing in it, which fortunately I am, I'd be captivated at the front of my couch watching it. That's what the Masters tournament is. I mean, I remember watching it with my dad, and that kind of seems, especially up north, that's the start of golf season. Now that it's my job, it starts in January, but it used to be in April. And I think it is for probably a lot of people in the United States or around the world. April just seems to be like the kickoff, and Augusta is that start. I'm not a golf historian. I've probably said that before, and especially leading up to it, I really wasn't. But I don't want to say I've been forced to, but it's just now that I'm a part of this fraternity, or even a champion of the Masters, you pick up things and you learn things, and you might even do some small research yourself because you're joining a pretty elite fraternity, and I mean, it means the world to me. I mean, it's humbling. I mean, knowing the guys that have donned that green jacket and the guys that will don that green jacket. We're talking about pioneers in the game of golf, let alone the Masters tournament, and then the current names that you just guys get giddy just to see live play golf. I'm playing with them inside the ropes, and I get giddy. So, the whole aura behind Augusta, behind the Masters, is second to none. It's phenomenal. It's surreal. I probably use that word too much, but I don't know if there's another word to describe it. I mean, my locker mate is Billy Casper, who, I mean, do I know him that well? No, but I've gotten to know him, and I think he's absolutely terrific. I go into the Champions locker, but even especially that Tuesday night, the Champions dinner, I'll get a couple flags signed. I'll do whatever the protocol is, have some hors d'oeuvres, whatever. But I'm just a sponge. I'm just sitting there. I'm just listening because there's story after story, joke after joke. Just listen, and that's all you can do. I mean, I'm still competing and still young at it. So, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, these guys, I'll let them talk. I'll let them sometimes rant and vent, but more than anything, I'll just let them talk in the way it used to be, and it's just cool. I mean, there's no price on that. You can't really put into words how just unique and how cool that really is. I mean, I feel fortunate. Fortunately, I'm able to allow one guest up there Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday to experience that with me, and it's just awesome. That's great. I mean, for a number of reasons. I think it's helpful because I feel like I can compete. I feel like I can execute more than anything on the most extreme circumstances. The majors being up there, and obviously the Cups being up there, the Ryder Cup, President's Cup. I mean, you got to execute there too. Those arenas you can't replicate, but like you said, 4 or 5 times a year, depending upon how you look at it. I'd even throw Sawgrass in there sometimes. I mean, that tournament's tremendous. So knowing that I can execute down the stretch, Saturday and Sunday in particular, just adds confidence to my game, adds confidence to me mentally. I've been here before. I know what to do. I've hit this putt before. I've hit this tee shot before. I can hit a cut off that lie if I need to. I mean, I have done it before. So, I mean, I love that confidence. I love what that brings to me mentally. And then, you know, winning it, and after witnessing and feeling that execution, just fuels the fire. I mean, you want more of it. I mean, it's been 4 years now, but I mean, I want more of it. I mean, I'm not greedy. I'm not going to be, I don't need it, but that's why I'm working. And that's why I put a lot of time on the range, putting green, chipping, putting, what have you. I mean, I love to compete, and I have the fortunate blessing to play in that tournament for the rest of my life. I'm going to keep working to try to win it again.